are live with day 3. I'm going to turn on just a couple more lights because it is a little dark here. Here in Minnesota, it is blizzarding today. We've got tons of snow outside. It's kind of fun. Guys, welcome. I'm so excited. Who is stoked about day 3? I want to see some of your energy in the chat. Who is absolutely stoked about day 3? I see TikTok's excited. I see YouTube is excited. Katie's here already. She was watching and waiting. Awesome. Facebook's excited. You guys, this is going to be great. We're going to have such a great time today. One of the things that I am excited about today is because what I'm going to share with you guys is information that I believe should be in the hands of every single business owner, without a doubt. What I'm going to share with you guys is a formula that people oftentimes won't share. It's a strategy that is locked behind paywalls. It's difficult to access. It makes you wonder sometimes if big corporations know a secret that everyone else doesn't. The answer is yes, and I'm going to reveal it today. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to share all of it today. I am so excited. Okay, if you come on to our lives and share political stuff, you will never be welcome back again. Got it? Fair enough? Everyone cool? Okay, so real fast, let's recap from day 1, day 2, day 3, etc. Let's pull this over a little more. There we go. And this camera down just a bit. I've got my bunny slippers on today because I want to be nice and comfortable as we dive on into this secret formula. Wow, you guys are off the charts today. Yay, so exciting. Okay, so day 1. I want to know from you guys, we talked about the 3-tier strategy. We talked about how to reduce your cost of ads. I want you guys, if you were a part of day 1, to actually share in the chat what were your biggest takeaways from day 1. Go ahead and share it. Go ahead and share in the chat. What were your biggest takeaways from day 1? Go ahead and share them in the chat. Thank you. Anyone who was on day 1 saw as Goodwill showed up and I freaked out, lost my cool. This sweater is from Goodwill. I got it for like $6. I love that. I love that people ask me where they can get it, and I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I can't tell you. Got it from Goodwill. I love this, you guys. I love seeing all of your ahas coming through. Day 1 ahas being shared. If today is day 1, you are still in the right place. You can totally stay here. Cool? Amazing. Who here says like the whole thing was mind-blowing? You want to keep learning. You're hungry. That's why you're here. Awesome. All right. Day 2. Day 2 was super fun, wasn't it? We dove into the one formula that you need to know, the most important numbers for understanding Facebook ads. You also learned quite a bit about the 3 core foundations of Facebook ads. What were your biggest takeaways from day 2? Go ahead and share them in the chat. I love seeing this. The 3-tier system was very helpful. So good. Your pixel gives you a trackable return. It gives you the ability to track it for sure. Facebook ads starting with video. The targeting isn't always the most important strategy. Yay, this is so good. Some of you guys are like, mind-blowing. The whole thing, it was wonderful. So good. Day 2. What were your biggest takeaways from day 2, where we dove into the formula? We talked about the core foundations. So good. Some of you guys are brand new and you're like, I'm here for day 1. What ad copy is, I didn't know I was doing it. Isn't that crazy? Who here feels like, okay, you know what? I might be able to really do Facebook ads. Now, it's not something you master day 1. It's not something you master year 1. But it's an incredible skill set. I was actually just having a call today with Hava she's in Jerusalem, and we were talking about how powerful it is to know how to blow up a business, to know how to grow a business, how to exponentially improve the profit or the return or the revenue, all of the above. Yes, please. It makes you almost feel like Wonder Woman, like you can do anything. So cool, so cool. All right, now day 3, we are going to be talking about the ATM. This is absolutely what most businesses and successful people running Facebook ads know, but they don't even necessarily know how to articulate it. They keep it a secret. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're going to break it all down today. I want some energy in the chat. Go ahead and share. If you are excited about day 3, drop a 3 in the chat. Feel free to drop emojis. Let's get this blowing up today. Go ahead and share this with your friends. Your friends will want to see today. If you care about your friends who run businesses, you will want to share this with them because this is going to be absolutely revolutionary. Cool. I see it. I see the energy. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys are awesome. The best in the whole world. So great. All right. Amazing. Let's do this. I love Elf. I did a Christmas giveaway, the 12 Days of Christmas, several years ago, and it was so fun. Some of you guys remember that. I dressed up as Buddy the Elf, and I was jumping up and down, and I was like, Santa, I know him. I know him. I lose my cool when it comes to Christmas, just a heads up. Okay, you ready for this? Let's dive on in. Today we are going to talk about what big and successful businesses, influencers, companies know that you don't. Pretty crazy. And why they're able to spend a lot more money on Facebook ads than you are. And you may think it has to do with venture capital, right? They must have really deep pockets and the ability to spend. To some extent, sure. But did you guys notice that the whole CPA and ACV was the only thing that mattered in day 2 for the numbers that you need to know, right? You get your CPA down, you get your ACV up. That is one of the main goals that you have with Facebook ads. Yes, LTV is awesome, but unless you have incredible deep pockets, I'm talking big time venture capital, you can't spend and hold out a loan of several $100,000 or even several $1 million hoping that down the road it pays off. That's irresponsible spend. So there are quite a few people who will tell you, and I'm going to give you guys this heads up. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the secrets behind being able to spend. We'll just put the secrets of Facebook ads. We're going to go for it. So what's crazy is that a lot of times people share that you should be able to spend the most in order to acquire a customer and you win. Is that true? Absolutely. Yes, but to an extent. We're going to go over the rules. You guys ready for this? So number one, I want you to imagine that I tell you, hey guys, guess what? I have some ads that are going to crush it for your business. All you have to do is spend $10 million today, carry the $10 million over the next 3 to 6 months, and over the next year, you'll see the return and you'll end up making a total of 20 million. But for the next 3 to 6 months, nope, you won't see a dime. You have to carry that. Who here can do it? Who here says, not a chance? Drop a no in the chat if that would be an absolute deal breaker. But why wouldn't you spend it? If you're going to make $20 million down the road, why wouldn't you? Guys, I'll be honest, I couldn't do it. I couldn't just carry a $10 million basically loan for 3 to 6 months. That would be scary, irresponsible. I want to see the no's or the yeses. If there's anyone who's like, yeah, I can totally do it. Let's talk after this. Right? Most of us would not be able to do that. Yet the principles of Facebook ads and a lot of the teachers of Facebook ads will tell us that as long as your lifetime value of a customer pays off in the long run, that you should always be spending on Facebook ads. That's intense, right? Doesn't work for most of us. Most of us don't have that kind of cash flow. What if I told you that you could run some Facebook ads and it would take 3 to 6 months to see the return, but the return would be a 10x, but you have to spend $10 million. Still wouldn't work, right? Who here's like, it sounds great. If it was guaranteed, we still couldn't do it, right? Who here knows you couldn't even find investors to float you $10 million for 3 to 6 months? That's very challenging to do. So the rule number one is, number one, don't spend money. Don't worry, there's a part 2 to this. Don't worry. Don't spend money that you don't get an immediate return on. Rule number one, I struggle with spelling at times. Laugh at me, I don't care. I think that's right, that you don't get an immediate return on. Stay in school, kids. You learn how to spell, and that's important. Okay, I'm only laughing a little. Don't spend money that you don't get an immediate return on. Who here is grateful that I'm going to tell you guys that you don't have to spend money if you're not going to see a return on it with Facebook ads? You don't have to float 10 million. You don't have to float 1 million. You don't even have to float $10,000 and hope and pray that you're going to see the return. There are some instances that are exceptions. For example, if you know that you can close on a webinar, might you be spending some money up front to generate some traffic to that webinar? Possibly. But for the most part, the majority of your ads, you will not spend if you do not see the return. Everyone, promise, promise. Say yes. Say I get it. I can respect this. This is helpful. I'm so glad you're not here telling me that I have to spend $10,000. Almost immediate, like 1 day, 3 days. Even 3 days is sometimes too much. If I told you guys that you had to spend $100,000 this month and you wouldn't see the return for 3 days, who here wouldn't be able to do it? Drop a no in the chat, right? Most of us wouldn't be able to just drop $100,000 and carry that for 3 days. We personally look for the return immediately. Got it? Cool? Everyone love this already? Who here's like, I am excited for day 3? Cool, you guys can see it's all okay? All right, number 2. Ads must generate a return. Effective immediately. Effective immediately, you guys. If you are running ads for branding, turn them off. There's a better way. Do you guys get it? I'm about to save you and some people and your clients hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe tens of thousands, maybe $100,000. Do not run ads for branding. There's a better way. There's a better way. Cool? If your ads are not getting a return, turn them off. Yeah, I'm serious. The only exception is if you're spending $5 or $10 a day for tier 1 ads, but down the road, you are going to retarget that. Okay, but that's small. I know companies that will say we're spending $10,000 a month for branding. And I'm like, for what? For what? Guys, I get anywhere from 12 to 25 million views of my face across social media every single month, and I don't pay $1 for that. Ads have one purpose, and that is to generate a return. Okay? Number 3, by the way, if you guys already commit to 1 and 2, drop a 1 and a 2 in the chat. I want to see you guys commit to that. The only exception, like I said, is building an audience just in the background, but that is not expensive. Anytime I hear someone say, we want to run ads, and I say, for what? And they say, for branding. I'm like, why? Why? That's limited. Unless you can afford $10,000 a month for the next 5 years without ever seeing a return, because you may never see a return from branding, that doesn't make sense. The point of ads and advertising is to see a return. And this is broken. There's an incredible book. I'll always be, oh, I don't have it. I actually gave it to my mom. It's called Magnetic Marketing by Dan Kennedy. And one of the things that he teaches is if something is not producing a return, cut it off. Now, that is not the same as you haven't worked it. Point 3 is ABT. Always be testing. Always be testing. Sometimes a matter of a 1% difference can make all the difference in the world. For example, if I have 1,000 people on my list and 0% convert, how much money did I make? Doesn't matter what the offer is, right? $0. But if I have 1,000 people on my email list and I offer a $100 program and 1% converts, I just made $1,000. Do you guys see how 1% can make a huge difference? Always be testing. Always be testing. What was that? What's the acronym? ABT. Drop it in the chat. Always be testing. This rule is going to be especially helpful as we go into today's lesson. Okay, so these are the ground rules for today. I'm going to put 1 asterisk here. Another thing this could say is don't try to be a bank. You're not a bank. Stop trying to loan yourself money. on the hopes that one day it turns into revenue. The only exception to point 2 is that if you are running tier 1 audience building, $5 to $10 a day max, but I would never say to spend more than that if you don't already have tier 2 and tier 3 crushing it. Cool? Who here already feels like I'm about to save you tons of money with that? You and your clients. Always be testing ABT. I see it in the chat. Just a heads up for anyone who this is their day 1. The more energy you give me, the more energy I put back. The more you guys show up in the chat, the more I'm going to show up for you. Cool? Because I'm an extrovert. It helps. All right. So we've got don't spend money that you don't get an immediate return on. That's a really good way to go broke fast. We have a membership, and there was a time where we had a 3-month lapse. So at this point in time, our lifetime value of that particular customer was, I think it was like $864. So people would say, well, then you can spend at least $400 or even $600 to acquire a customer. And that is flawed logic. That is completely flawed logic. You know why? Because if I spend $100,000 and I'm not going to see the return for 3 months, that's exhausting. That's absolutely exhausting. Got it? I don't want to be a bank. Don't be a bank. Do the better thing. The better thing is what I'm going to be showing you guys today. It takes time. Smoke show with a marker. Thank you, Adam. Oh, I mean, I am a pretty confident person, but I love compliments. Okay, so we've got number 2. Ads must generate a return. Only exception is small tier 1 ads. Did you guys hear that? Cool. And point 3, always be testing ABT. Cool? Now, if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, if you guys want, you can head on over to Facebook, my Facebook page, because it's a little clearer of a view. Feel free to go there. Feel free to watch here. Feel free to hang out here. My Facebook page is facebook.com/the.mrs.Pedersen. Who here has already had a massive aha that's going to save them money and heartache? Who here has already had an aha? Drop it in the chat. Maybe it's something that you had a gut feeling about. You guys are smart. You've had gut feelings about this. Absolutely. Now, if you missed day 1 and day 2, those have expired. Got it? Day 1 and day 2 is expired. Susan, make sure you stay. Okay, because we're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper. I love this, you guys. All right, let's dive on in. Where's my eraser? There we go. So this is all super helpful because there was that time in our business where I was running ads and acting as my own bank. Now, this is before Paul came into my business. You guys cool if I share a little bit of a story behind the scenes? So back in the day, I used to run our businesses by myself. I was trying to be CEO, CFO, COO. Oh my gosh, it's exhausting. And being a mom to 3 kids and, well, 2, and then I was pregnant with 1. Trying to be a wife, trying to be a friend, trying to do anything. Wash my hair, goodness gracious, just get a shower. And so it was really challenging because I am a dreamer. Who else is a dreamer or an optimist or someone who's always excited about things? That's how I am. Cup is not only half full, it's my favorite drink. So I would always be really excited about running ads. I'd always be stoked. So when people said, if you're going to make $860 on the spending that you're doing down the road, then what you want to do is spend up to $600 to acquire customers. And so I would act as my own bank because I'm a dreamer, because I'm an optimist, because not only is the cup half full, it's overflowing, and it's coffee, black coffee, Americano, or pumpkin spice. Ooh. So because of the fact that I'm a dreamer, it was very, very difficult because I was basically putting all of our cash flow, which, by the way, cash flow is absolutely king. It is king. It is not only king, it is queen. It is everything. So cash flow is super important in a business. And so as I am dreaming and optimistic and excited, I am spending all my money because I listen to these crazy people who should have never given me the advice to spend all I can to acquire customers in the future, because now my cash flow is killed. And if it takes an extra week, I might not have payroll. This is crazy, right? If you guys are already, I see you guys are all like, tell me more, Rachel, tell me more. Who here wants to learn more from me? Hang out today, okay? We've got some really cool things coming. Really powerful. Promise, promise. So I am exhausted and I'm feeling burnt out. And I feel like every time that I start making advances in my business, it all gets put back into capital to build the business even further. That is an exhausting way to build. Meanwhile, my husband Paul sees that I'm pregnant with our third kid. I'm tired, you guys. I am straight up tired. Not today. You can tell I don't have bags under my eyes. I am exhausted. And I'm like, I don't know how to be a great CFO. I don't know how to budget. I don't know how to handle cash flow. I don't know how to plan ahead for payroll. I don't know these things. I've never learned them. Anyone else feel this way? They don't exactly teach you how to run businesses in school. And if they do, it's in Entrepreneurship 101, which is usually taught by someone who's never even been an entrepreneur and handled the real issues. No shade on professors. I'm just going to say it's difficult to learn it from someone who hasn't actually been there through the emotionality, that's not even a word, but it is today, of building a business. Yes, technically it's all numbers. Yes, technically it's all logic. Yes, technically it's get the CPA down, get the ACV up. But when you're getting conflicting advice, it's exhausting. And guys, we're all human. Guys, I get emotional. There are times where things are overwhelming. There are times where I found myself looking for the adult in the room. And when the adult in the room is telling me, spend more, spend more, spend more, because you have a lifetime value of $864, keep spending. And before you know it, I don't even know what to do about payroll. I was exhausted. So while I was pregnant in my final month of baby number 3, this was just over 2.5 years ago, Paul jumps into this business and he says, I love you, babe. I can't see you taking this advice from everyone else and feeling overwhelmed and burnt out and exhausted. Paul's my husband. He's awesome. What I love about Paul is that he's actually a high school dropout who went back and got his GED. If you guys want to talk real fast about qualifications, there are no qualifications for a CEO. There are no qualifications for a marketer. There are no qualifications for a CFO. And Paul, even though he was scared and nervous and uncertain, he said, you know what? I can help Rachel by blocking out the advice from everyone else. All of these people who are saying, spend. All of these people are not actually going to be there at the end of the day to support me, my babies, our family, payroll, making sure my team is taken care of. And he said, I love you. But he read magnetic marketing and he said, I'm not going to allow you to spend $1 if we don't see a return pretty much immediately. And I was so mad. I'm being honest, you guys. I was so mad. I was like, who do you think you are? This is my business. This is my business. I built it from the ground up. Thankfully, I had a mentor who jumped on in and said, Rachel, is this your business or are you guys building a life together? Is this ours? Is this together? Are you guys on the same team? Do you have the same goals? Do you have the same kids who you want to have the same beautiful lives? So Paul came in and he was tough with me, which is a very good thing because if it was up to me, we'd probably be broke. I would just keep reinvesting over and over and over. I want to spend on everything. I don't necessarily want Louis Vuittons anymore. Now I want all the masterminds and everything. There are times where it is good to spend. There are times where it's absolutely worthy, but it's not all the time. Got it? Absolutely not all the time. So Paul comes in and he says, I need to see an ROI fast. So first he took it from 3 months down to 1 month. Then he started taking it down to 1 week. And now it's generally speaking, we see the return within 1 to 2 days. Cool? If not immediately. But we track every dollar and we track every dollar that comes in directly from ads. Who here loves that ads do not need to be a hope and a prayer and a wish and an optimist? Is the glass half full? I think so. It looks like it from here. Now, what Paul taught me, which by the way, you guys, it might sound like he's controlling. He's actually like the chillest person in the whole world. Well, he's very stubborn. He is so chill. I'm the crazy one in this relationship, but he was doing this to protect me from myself. And so I'm here to give each of you on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, a little bit of tough love and let you know not to spend money on Facebook ads, on a wish, a hope, a prayer. You have to see the return. There has to be a trackable return. If right now you're waiting 3 months or never, maybe you're never seeing it, stop, turn all the ads off. I'm going to save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, and probably tens of thousands over a lifetime. If you're not seeing it within that month, right? Maybe now it's time to start trimming it down to a month. Then you're going to be trimming it down to a week. Soon you're going to be seeing the return within a couple days. That's what I'm going to teach you guys today. Now, before we dive on in, we're going to be talking about the ATM funnel. Now, stop right there. I felt everyone get all skeptical for a second. What I'm about to teach you is not easy. It doesn't work for everyone. It sure as heck doesn't work on the first time. It takes a lot of testing. What was rule number 3 for today? Let's see who's got it. The ATM funnel is not put $1 in and make $5 back. It's not actually an ATM. Well, that's a great acronym that you guys will never forget. ATM stands for at the moment, it's working pretty good. Cool? Who here loves this? At the moment, this funnel is working pretty good. The ATM funnel is going to change your life. It's going to change the way that you see everything. You guys got it. You all know this rule, right? Always be testing. The ATM funnel is going to work in some seasons. It's going to work in some weeks, at some times. Some of these ATMs that you guys will create are going to crush it for a while, maybe forever. Some work forever. The ATM funnel is an absolute game changer because one of the biggest mistakes that I see, not just from Facebook advertisers or agencies or social media managers, but also from business owners, is that we're only looking at one end of the equation. And I'm going to share with you guys this because you need to know this. By the way, make sure you guys stay today because I've got some super baller announcements and surprises. One portion of the equation is your Facebook ads. But so many people are only teaching Facebook ads, and that's irresponsible because Facebook ads alone are just an accelerant. They don't work without the second half of the equation. The second half is the funnel, the offer. Now, a funnel doesn't necessarily have to be built with a specific software. Funnels can be built in WordPress. They can be built in ClickFunnels, Lead Pages. I personally like ClickFunnels because it's easy for me to use. But don't go and buy it yet. You have to know how this all works, okay? So Facebook ads are one portion of the equation, but you can have Facebook ads that are crushing it and a funnel or an offer that doesn't convert. Exactly, gas on sticks, right? Pouring gasoline on sticks doesn't work. So you can bring in the world's best Facebook ad strategist. And by the way, you guys, I have tortured myself with this. I love the clients that I get to work with, but I've taken on some clients where their funnel or their offer doesn't convert, even if they swear it does. And I'll run the best Facebook ads in the world only to realize nothing happened. That hurts as a Facebook advertiser. And that's when I started realizing it's time to start empowering people with the other half of the equation, which is making sure that your funnel or your offer crushes. Okay? So this is one portion of it. This is also important. The ATM funnel is the reason, which by the way, if you guys are listening, drop ATM in the chat, ATM in the chat, ATM in the chat. Anyone seeing themselves in what I'm talking about today? Are you feeling seen? I hope you feel seen. Okay. The ATM funnel changed the game for our business. Absolutely changed the game for our business. Before the ATM funnel, I had to work overtime to justify every single dollar in ad spend, which is a good thing because my husband is a great CFO and he tells me I need to see the return. Before I came across the ability to create this offer, the ATM funnel, I had to work really hard. I had to pull teeth to try to get ad spend, and that is a good thing. That's a very good thing. So I was like, I need to find something that generates results immediately because, well, I have this program, that program, I have the ability to work with clients, I do consulting, I do sponsorships and partnerships and really cool things. I love our business. We have so many different facets to the two different businesses. It is so fun. But at the same time, I need to be building my list, and I'm not liking how fast it's going organically. Does anyone want to pour gas on the fire? You're like, I'm ready. I would like to build my list. Now, I started my businesses about 6 years ago. I'm actually coming up this month No, not even. Nope, April. April 2021 is 5 full years. I finish up my 5th full year in business. And I'm going to share with you guys that when I started, while I was working in my 9 to 5, my email list was like 7 people, and then it was 13. And then I think it was like a couple hundred by the end of 2016. Then it was a couple thousand by the end of 2017. And then it was like 15,000 by the end of 2018. And by the end of, actually I can pull up the exact stats because we track these every single day. Let's check it. By the end of 2019, my email list was at, let's check it out, 60,000. And at the end of 2020, we are at 110,000. We doubled our email list. We grew by 60,000 emails over the last year. And it was the last 2 years that we discovered accidentally this ATM funnel. So I shared with you guys that I love researching. I love studying. I'm obsessed. I look for patterns that I can't help it. My mind sees them. It's so fun. It's addicting. I spend a lot of time searching for answers. I like learning. I'm a really fast read. I read it all the time. By the way, who else are my readers? Reading is so powerful. The reason that reading is so powerful to me is because when I was growing up, I didn't know this, but my parents made like $15,000 or $11,000 the first year of my life combined. My dad was a pastor while I was growing up. My mom was a worship leader. Basically, that translates to we were super broke all the time. Basically, always on like EBT and like WIC. You guys know WIC? You don't even get the good cereal. You get like the crappy cereal. So there was no money for books. So my grandparents would take me to the library every couple weeks. And I would go to the library and I would fill up my bags, right? You always get those like the plastic bags at the library. I would go and get like 20 or 30 books at a time, read them all, and then be calling them, Grandma, Grandpa, well, Nana and Papa, I need to go to the library again. I read all my books. They're like, okay, read them again. Okay, I'll read them again. Then we go back to the library. The library was one of my best friends growing up. And today I am so grateful that we can buy books. I love to buy other people's books. Books are so good. Get hungry. Start reading. Watch YouTube videos. Start learning. Obsess over mastery, which happens as you continually learn and then apply. Cool? Whew. So, the ATM funnel was a game changer because over the last year, actually over the last 2 years is when Paul took over, which meant that I wasn't allowed, AKA there are checks and balances. I wasn't able to just run ads to build my list even though I wanted to. I had to show an immediate return. So when you have to show an immediate return, you start getting creative. Got it? So I started testing all these different things. I started testing offers. I started, trying these new things, seeing what would happen. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. So I would bust my butt to grow organically. I would put out YouTube videos. I would put posts in my Facebook groups. I would be trying to build my list everywhere. And there were times where it's exhausting. Is anyone organically building their list right now? It is exhausting sometimes. I mean, it's better than being poor, but at the same time, it's exhausting, right? You guys know this. It's intense. So I was like, I need to get to a place where my email list builds on autopilot. So this is the first thing I looked for with the ATM funnel. It needs to build my email list on autopilot. That was my rule. I need this to happen. Number 2, are you guys liking this? Show some love, smash some buttons, make things happen. Who's here is loving this? Yes. So this was my criteria. I'll let you guys meet Paul sometime, by the way. He is really fun. He's a really fun character. Super fun. Anyone who knows him loves Paul. Okay, but then we have to bring in Paul's criteria. It needs to show a return pretty darn near immediately. Cool? This is Paul's criteria. It needs to show a return, and his name is P-O-U-L because he's half Danish, half Honduran, half Danish. So Paul's criteria is that it needs to show a return. So I want this to build my list on autopilot. Paul wants it to show a return immediately. I got creative. I shared this, by the way, with some people on a Facebook or on a TikTok live last night. Some people are really good at making you feel good when you're down. And some people are like those safe spaces that you can vent to. That's not my style. My style, my nature is that I need to look for solutions. So sometimes if you don't know me super well, it might look like I'm just being a little bit like intense or harsh or whatever. It's actually like how I show love. If you vent problems to me, I'm automatically, I can't help it. My mind is looking for solutions. Cool. So I'm in hair school and I can't afford nice clothes. My mind is looking for where can I go find clothes that can show everyone that yes, I belong here. So this is something that I think everyone should know. There are times, like I said, where it may seem like I'm a little bit intense or harsh, but it actually comes from love. It comes from so much love. If I give you solutions, it means that I see a heartbeat. It means that I see that you have a chance. If you see me offering ways and resources to make things happen, that's because I care. When I show up with solutions and ways to find a workaround, that's a sign that I care about you. Cool? If you give me your problems and your challenges and all of that, and I go, that sucks, I've given up. Cool? Good to know. If I actually listen to you sitting there venting and I don't say something like, let me know when you're ready for a solution, that's a good sign that I don't believe that there's a chance. So anyways, all of this to say, so we go into this situation. I want to build my list on autopilot because I'm getting tired. I need to show a return because Paul is strict, and that's a good thing. And so I was like, I'm going to find a way. So I start testing different things. I start trying new things. And before you know it, one day, it was, I think back in June, I want to say, of last year, I discovered a combination that allowed me to build my list on autopilot to show a return with minimal effort besides testing. Cool? Who here wants this? This is the ATM funnel. Now, to be super clear, yes, Meredith is spot on. There has to be a revenue return. Got it? And I'm not saying you spend $100 to make a $40 purchase. That's $60 in the negative. You need to show green on this. That was what we were looking for. I needed to be able to show Paul green. That was an absolute like hard stop. And by the way, you guys, that is a really good thing. Up until Paul came into my business, I had done like my business because it was mine until he came in. We had done about $1 million when he stepped in. And now we've done 3 million additional. Plus we're at a place where we're doing 7 figures in each business. Multiple 7, it's crazy. Okay, so let's see. You guys are excited about this, pretty cool. All right, so this was super important to me. So I start testing different things, and one day before you know it, I discover the solution. Now, we don't even aggressively grow these right now until more recently. I've actually been training in some of my team members, one of my team members in particular, on how to run Facebook ads. And he's actually going through this process, exactly what I'm teaching you guys, which is so cool, learning how to run Facebook ads the way that I do it. I believe that my methods are really powerful because they've gotten results time and time and time again. In fact, I think I could find some of our wins. I'm going to share a couple more wins if you guys are cool with that. You guys cool with that? I'm going to share some of the results we've gotten for clients because I think it's important. All right, so we generated 3,500 leads for less than $5 per lead for a client in education, and then they went on to host a webinar and close 6 figures in sales from that webinar. We took a client in white collar industries, formal education, and brought them to a 9x ROI. From a 9x ROI to an 11x as a baseline, with launches topping out at 21x return. That means for every dollar we spent, they generated $21 in return. Pretty cool. We also generated, this is pretty cool, for an MLM client, a network marketing client, we helped them to generate 40 signups in a month, plus 2,200 additional leads for nurturing over time. Who here knows has anyone been in network marketing? 40 signups in a month is insane, unheard of, right? It's crazy powerful. Now, I've never been in network marketing, but I talk to a lot of the top leaders in a lot of the different companies, and they tell me 40 signups is crazy cool, crazy powerful. We also worked with this is one of my favorite stories. This was the why. Are you guys ready for this? This is the moment that I knew that our skills were super powerful. So for example, you don't realize how powerful a skill set is until it's put to the test. And we had a client, where we were running ads for her and things were going decent. We're growing consistently. And we were supposed to have a call on a Monday. But on Sunday night, we got an email from her assistant. And her assistant said, she won't be able to meet you on Monday because her husband went hunting this weekend and never came home. Not going to cry on this. Nope. And so we postponed our meeting, waiting, hoping, praying. And then his body was found in the woods. He had had some kind of weird brain aneurysm. They didn't really know what happened, but he never came home. And I said to her over a Voxer, I love you, and I'm so sorry, and I can't imagine what you're going through right now. And I said, I'm not good at being the person you can vent to or the person who just sits and listens. What I'm good at is solutions. So let me know when you are ready to hit the pavement. Let me know when you're ready to generate money, and that's when I'll be able to help. Of course, we send a card, but my specialty is let's look for the solution. Let's look for when it's time. Not even a week later, she Voxes me and she said, Rachel, I'm a single mom now. Let's hit it. And so we got the whole team working and we decided that we were going to blow up her business in a way we had never done before. She had always done 6 figures per year, which is awesome by all accounts. That's great and wonderful. The month after her husband passed away, by the way, it was sudden, it was unexpected. He was like 40. It was crazy. It should never have happened. So we took on her business. I busted my tail running ads. I wanted it to happen more than anything. We did our first 6-figure month, over $80,000 in profit to set her up. That's why I'm passionate about Facebook ads, because you can change people's lives. So as she comes to me and says, I'm a single mom now and I need money, I came in and I was able to generate a massive return. But that would not have worked. I would not have been able to have learned that if I hadn't learned the importance of generating a return immediately, right? It's not just about the money. There are some situations where it's absolutely necessary. Maybe someone's spouse passed away. Maybe a business is on the brink of foreclosure. You guys, this year, not foreclosure, bankruptcy. This year, and especially in 2021, there are going to be a lot of business owners that are going to need a lot of help from people who understand this rule right here. You need to show a return. Now more than ever, there are going to be a lot of businesses that will go bankrupt because they don't understand that a prayer and a hope and a wish and waiting 3 months and being your own bank does not answer the immediate need, especially this year. Got it? This is why I believe so strongly in showing a return, and that's what I want you guys to be able to do. Cool? So cool. All right. So I'm testing different things, trying different things. Some of them are kind of working. Some of them kind of aren't. Thankfully, I'm following the rule number 3, ABT, always be testing. And then one day it hits. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is because it is really cool. I'm going to pull up my exact numbers so I don't exaggerate. I'm a marketer and we like to accidentally exaggerate sometimes. We continue to grow our list regularly while generating a profit. Even just in 2020, which has been the craziest year ever, right? In February, we generated $2,500 in profit just from this ATM funnel while generating 1,700 leads. Did you guys hear that? We got paid $2,500 to generate 1,700 leads just from this one funnel with ads. Cool? Back in March, we generated $2,000 in profit while generating 2,500 leads. In April, this is where it gets crazy. By the way, if you guys are hearing results where you're like, yep, that's exactly what I want, smash some emojis and put them in the chat because this is really exciting. If anyone's not awake, these numbers should be waking you up. Any business owner, you guys like, this is crazy. This is just from here. This doesn't include organic. This doesn't include anything else. This is just from the ATM funnel, cool? In April, we generated 4,600 leads while getting paid $6,100 in profit. I'm looking at the real stats, by the way, from our real ATM tracker. This is pretty fun. May, we generated 9,100 leads and $7,300 in profit just from this. This means, you guys, we got paid $7,300 to add almost 10,000 people to our list in May. Now, keep in mind, guys, suddenly lockdown happens. What should be happening? Who's freaking out, by the way? Because I freaked out when I started to figure out that this was not only working, like here and there dabbling, it was crushing it. It was systematic. And as long as I am always testing, it can absolutely dominate and continually grow. Cool? So, lockdown happens. Everything should halt to a crash, right? I am not your daddy. Sometimes comments are so funny. However, in June, we generated $2,800 in profit while also growing our list by 6,600 just from the ATM funnel. July comes. We generate $2,000 in profit while also adding 5,100 to our list. August comes. It's a little slower of a month. That's totally fine. Back to school always is that way, just so you guys know, everywhere across every platform. We generate $2,400 in profit while generating 2,600 leads. So we are still profitable and we are still building our list and we are continually growing. September, we generated 1,500 leads, got paid $4,200 in profit to generate those leads. In October, generated 2,500 leads, got paid $4,500 to generate those leads. And of course, we don't have the November stats, but we're having our most profitable month ever. Do you guys realize like this is absolutely life-changing? Do you see why I get so passionate about this? Because you plug an ATM funnel on the front of any business and it is an absolute game changer. Game changer. Now, to be clear, ATM does not mean like an ATM machine. It doesn't mean you put in $1 and then like get $10 back. Anyone who tells you you can get rich like fast and it's super easy is lying. This was a lot of work. But thankfully, I spent 2 years studying how we could make this work. It took me 2 years to get it to a place where it was functioning well. At first, it would happen a little here and there, but it wasn't consistent. So I had to isolate what is working, what isn't, how do we change this? What is the equation? How do we make this happen? Not only do we now have one ATM funnel, we have 4. We have 4 functioning ATM funnels. At any given time, if one of them isn't converting, we flip a different one in there. So at number 1, you got it. Number 1, you need to build your list on autopilot. Number 2, you need to be showing a trackable return and not just break even. You need to be showing a profit. These are not easy to get. I want to be clear about this. Not anyone can just teach you how to put one of these together. It takes testing, it takes work, but I will tell you, just like having a baby, which is a lot of work, it is so worth it. Absolutely worth it. I would do it every single time. The only thing I wish is that I had discovered this 6 years ago. So I'm going to break this down for you guys. You ready for it? Who's ready? And for anyone who's like, she talks a lot, she could just show us the funnel. I could, but then you wouldn't understand all of the struggle that went into getting to a place where this was absolutely game changing. Oh yeah. All right. You guys are excited. Drop it in the chat. I want to see it. Who here wants to plug one of these onto the front end of their business? Pretty cool. Oh yeah. I feel like she's alone in the room. I am alone in the room. I'm an extrovert and I miss people, so I love seeing you guys. Okay. The ATM funnel follows this process. Number 1, you're going to have a lead magnet. Here's a hint, guys. the ATM funnel can happen in tier 2. You can become profitable at tier 2 before you ever start with your offer. Cool? You're going to start with a lead magnet. Okay? Lead magnet first. Lead magnets are not tricky. They shouldn't be confusing. They should be packed full of value. Real fast, before we even dive in any further, go ahead and ask me what industries do you want to know if this works for. I will let you guys know if it works for these industries, okay? What industries do you want to know if this works for? What industries do you want to know if this works for? Skincare, absolutely yes. E-commerce, yes. Life coaching, without a doubt. Boutiques, weight loss, perfume industry, yes, yes, yes. Software development consulting, yes. MLM, health supplements and skincare, yes. Subscription boxes, yes. Does it work for marketing? Oh yeah, that's actually what my ATMs are in, which is really cool. I get paid to generate leads, and I also get consulting offers, partnership potential, sponsorships, clients for the agency. I get all of the above while getting paid to generate these leads. It's pretty cool. Mental health, yes. Virtual assistant, yes. Health coach, yes. Keep on going. Jewelry, yes. Natural foods, yes. Film production, yes. Language school, yes. Real estate, yes. But you're going to have to get creative with that one, okay? Because a house purchase is a little different than anything else. But does it still work? It can. You're going to have to get creative, though. Photography, yes. Hairdresser, yes. Healthcare industries, yes. Pet insurance, heck yes. Natural skincare, yes. Salon suites, yes. Dentist, yes. Library, yes. Membership, yes. Business and life strategist, yes. Life insurance, yes, but with a workaround once again, because life insurance and houses are really crazy big expenses that you have to make sure you've got great marketing on. So you're not gonna be able to just sell the life insurance on the front end. You're gonna need to create an ATM by getting creative. Cool? Chiropractic, yes. Public speaking, motivational speaking, yes. Building sport nominations for sports events. I actually don't know what that means. I'm going to say maybe, but I don't know for sure. Kids apparel designed to build the child-parent bond, yes. Oh my gosh. Craft courses, yes. Blogging, yes. Swim lessons, yes. Handmade soap, yes. Arts and prints, yes. Lawn care, yes. Travel, absolutely. Leads for a real estate agent, yes. That part of the equation, absolutely. I don't see many that don't work. Clinical trials, control quality company, probably not. I'm going to say no to that one. Restaurants, yes. Absolutely. Acupuncture, yes. Graphic design services, yes. Lawn care, landscaping, yes. Small handmade products, yes. These are good, you guys. Social media marketing, yes. Virtual tour, depends on what it's of. Rentals, potentially if you get creative. Writers, yes. T-shirts, yes. Small fitness center, yeah, absolutely. All right, you guys, you ready for it? Who here's getting excited? All right, so you're going to start with a free lead magnet. Okay, this is the ATM funnel. If you hear anyone else offer an ATM funnel, they stole the name from me. Because I have a feeling people will try to offer it now, but that's totally fine. It's my thing. All right, let's see. Book shows or sell tickets, yes. Entertainment venues, yes. Yes, yes, yes. MLM, absolutely. Airplane tickets, potentially. Mental health, yes. Okay, cool. You guys getting excited? Oh yeah. The next step is you are going to offer a front end offer. This is not necessarily your main services, your main course, your main offering, your main products. This is something that's an intentional front end offer. And this is going to be a low priced offer. Generally speaking, less than 50 bucks. 50 bucks is the most that I would put here. You're going to offer this immediately after someone opts in. So if someone opts into your email list because they love the freebie, then the $50 or less offer is completely congruent with what the lead magnet is, meaning the lead magnet is going to help them to raise their hand and say, yes, this is what I need help with. And then the offer is literally going to say, and happy birthday, Rhea. This offer is going to help pay for the cost of the ads to get people to this. So you may pay anywhere from $1 to $5 per lead. And generally speaking, you'll see anywhere from 1 to 2, maybe 2 to 5% of the people who opt in buying this. Your biggest goal is, what was the formula from day 2? CPA goes which way? Down. And the average cart value goes up, right? So you've got a lead magnet, you've got a $50 offer. You're also going to add an order bump. An order bump basically means that when someone says that they want to buy this, there's a little checkbox that says, hey, do you also want this? Once again, $50 or less for the offer. Can it work at 97? Sure, but it's not the ATM funnel. This works for a lot of psychological reasons. There are a lot of psychological hooks as to why this works. You guys got it. So CPA down, ACV up, but you start with a sub $50 offer. Who here has ever bought something that was less than $50? This is not the same as the 3-tier strategy, but this can come into play at tier 2. Got it? This can come into play at tier 2. So technically on tier 2, you could be making money and building your list without actually having money out of pocket. So you're going to have an order bump. Then this is going to lead them to a one-time offer. Generally speaking, once again, we like this offer to be less than $50. Cool? So they're going to opt in for free. The Facebook ads direct all the traffic here to the lead magnet. Immediately upon opting in for the lead magnet, they're going to get a $50 offer. Then from there, there's an order bump and a $50 offer, one-time offer. This is pretty powerful, isn't it? Who here knows this is intense? This is really intense, I'm not gonna lie. But I promised you guys it was going to be intense, because truth be told, if it was like, oh, just, enter these 5 emojis into your ads and suddenly they're gonna convert like crazy, wouldn't that be awesome? But that's not reality. That is absolutely not reality. This is the ATM funnel. There's a second portion which is very powerful. And that is, ready for it? Email sequences. So as soon as they opt in for the lead magnet, they're going to be retargeted with these ads in their email almost every day. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what's neat is 50% of your revenue is going to come directly from the ATM funnel, and approximately 50% is going to come from the email marketing. So as soon as someone sees the Facebook ad in tier 2, immediately after they opt in, they see the $50 offer. This is the ATM funnel. This is a game changer. This will be big, not only for you guys, but also for your clients, because you're going to have an understanding in how to create an unlimited ad budget. All right. Who here says this is really intense? This is really cool. This is so powerful. I want to see in the chat whose mind is blown and you're a little bit overwhelmed right now. Anyone feel a little bit overwhelmed? Order bumps can be a lot of different prices. It could be honestly anything. People have tested all the way from $7 to $125. We usually do like sub $20 here, generally speaking. Who here's mind is blown? Who here is a little overwhelmed? Who here wants to sit and learn from me for the next month Whose brain is tired? I love that Stephanie says that. Couple people. Oh yeah. Some of you guys are like, this is intense, isn't it? Taking tons of notes. I will tell you guys that if all of this doesn't click today, write this all down so that over time, as I continue teaching you and you continue learning, you guys have the opportunity to start to kind of put the pieces together. This is something that most businesses don't ever create, but successful businesses do. Almost all of them have it. In fact, from now on, you guys are going to start to see this when you opt into lead magnets. You're going to see the ATM funnel. Who here wants to learn more from me? Because you guys, I'll be honest, I could sit here and teach for the next month. I would love to hang out with you guys for the next month and share with you every single thing. So quick question for you guys. I have an awesome offer that I put together for you because I would love to fit everything in, but I know that realistically not everybody has all day or the next month to hang out on these lives. Would you guys be cool if I shared it? I have so much more I want to give you all. So much more. Tough lessons, lots of love. Yes. Who here would love it if I made all of this a lot easier for you? A lot more easily understood. Is it cool if I share this with y'all? Yes, yes, yes. Is this specific to Facebook ads? Facebook ads and funnels. Yes, yes, awesome. Who wants to hang out with me? Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna pull up my pink chair. That's my good luck chair. Who here says I kind of get some of it, but can you just like make this all super simple and easy for me to implement and understand? All right, let's get this on over. So I wanted to share with you guys something that I've been working on for the last few months. Once we got this kicking, crushing, consistent, I was like, there are so many people that I would love to share, not just the ATM funnel with, but also my proprietary method of how we run ads, from the 3-tier strategy to the CPA down, ACV up, right? You guys know that that's the secret formula. The way that I do the 3 core foundations and focus on exactly what matters. I would love to spend tons more time with you guys. So I wanted to share with you guys something that we put together that is so exciting. I don't know that you'll be able to see it on YouTube or on TikTok. Let's see if I can do it here. But I'm going to share this intro with you guys on Facebook at least. This is very, very exciting. So let's go ahead and actually, I don't know if I'll be able to share it with you guys here. I don't think I will. Nope, I won't be able to. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about exactly what we are leaving for you guys. I put together an entire program that goes over everything from Facebook ads to funnels, the ATM funnel, the way that I run ads, the way I write copy, how you can select the best and most likely to perform creatives. I put together all of this into one powerful program for everybody. There are 24 modules, which I'll go into a little bit more in depth, but they're all easy to understand. That way you have it all available to you at any point in time. I can't show you guys the intro because it won't let me screen share right now, but I'm going to drop this for you guys. We were really thinking about how can we provide the most value to everyone so it's helpful in every part of your business, from Facebook ads to funnels. I know that a lot of this could be put together and become really, really, really expensive, but I thought, okay, let's find like an in-between price that makes sense, that's going to save people thousands of dollars and also have the ability for them to potentially generate thousands with Facebook ads. So I'm going to share with you guys the link for this program. It is called Facebook Ads Confidential. It shows you absolutely everything. And if you guys hang out with me for a little bit, I'll share with you guys some bonuses, some more surprises. Basically, Facebook Ads Confidential shows you every single thing. I show you exactly how I set up ads from start to finish. I'm going to share with you guys what are realistic goals for Facebook ads, how you can project realistic goals, how you can support your clients with realistic goals. It's also going to prevent you guys from spending money before you're clear on exactly what you want to do. Let me add it here on TikTok as well. Let's see, go ahead and comment. Sometimes it doesn't let me comment on TikTok. There are, like I said, 24 deep dive modules. I am going to share with you guys everything from walking all the way through setting up an ad from start to finish. I'm going to share with you guys exactly what the pixel is, how to set up the pixel, and the way that I set it up in order to maximize success with Facebook ads. I'm going to be diving deep into great copy and actually sharing with you guys my short notes on exactly what type of copy performs. So more than just the ad swipes that some of you guys have gotten in the past, even further into the psychology of great copy and what works well for Facebook ads. We're going to be diving deep into creative. What types of creative I look for. I'm specifically going to give you guys free places to get Facebook ad creatives, how to create them quickly, what types of ad creatives perform the best, as well as getting clear on how to maximize targeting to increase your chances of success. I dive deep into my blue open ocean targeting. We talk about laser focus targeting, advanced interest targeting, expansion, next level target market research. I make it all so simple, just like we've been doing the last few days. We're going to talk about Facebook ad objectives, Facebook ad placements, the 3-tier strategy, and I'm going to be introducing the magical 4th tier, which I actually haven't even talked about here. This is how you scoop up purchases for pennies on the dollar. It's so powerful. We're going to talk about retargeting. We're going to be talking about knowing your numbers, how to read the numbers. How do you know if your Facebook ads are performing? How do you determine your CPA, your ACV? Are the numbers working? And this is even more powerful, how to find the leaks in your Facebook ads and your funnels, including the ATM funnel. But I wanted to take it even one step further. I hope you guys are cool with this. I'll share with you guys how to scale Facebook ads, not just for yourself, but for clients to grow faster. I'm going to share with you guys how to know what numbers to look at, what it's like working with different clients, how to work with clients if you're a social media manager on their Facebook ads, several different strategies as well besides the 3-tier strategy if you want to go into advanced strategies, which I think is really exciting. We're even going to go into all of the things that you see here, like how to build an ATM funnel, funnel basics, what kind of funnel software you can use, how to create an effective funnel, email automation basics, how you guys can set this up easily. Like you can take out all of the work that I put in over the last few years and make it significantly more simple, as well as how to know what numbers are working in your ATM funnel, what's not working. We're going to take it even one step further because my team actually put together an ATM funnel template for every single one of you who joined Facebook Ads Confidential. So I will drop the link right here, Facebook Ads Confidential. And we have some really cool bonuses. Who wants to hear about the bonuses? Yes, please. Tons of bonuses. Yes. Okay, so we put together an entire template for you guys. That is everything from the funnel to the email templates so that everything is plug and play. You can put it together fast. You don't have to go through all the crazy trial and error of trying to figure out, is this the right type of funnel? Is this working, etc. If you guys want to jump on in, you can get that template for not just the ATM funnel, but also for all of the email sequences that follow, all put in together inside of the Facebook Ads Confidential program. Who here is like, holy moly, this is crazy? The bonuses were not just made for service businesses. This is absolutely totally applicable to you. This is applicable to anyone who needs to purchase. You will get access to the program for the lifetime of the program. Pretty cool. That means any updates, anything that we put together, you'll get access to all of that. But there's a whole bunch more. You guys cool with this? Like I said, 24 modules. Everything is bite-sized, no fluff, full of exactly what you guys need to learn. It would be like basically spending the next month with me. So if you've been watching this saying, I absolutely want to learn more from Rachel, spend more time with her, get to learn her style of Facebook ads and funnels and this ATM funnel, guys, this is really exciting because it is revolutionary. It makes a huge difference. We've got several bonuses. Okay, you ready? We have, some of you know who Peng Joon is. Who here knows who Peng Joon is? He is a Malaysian superstar in entrepreneurship and marketing. We have an awesome bonus strategy and masterclass from Peng Joon, as well as an awesome bonus. The CMO / he might be VP, but I think I'm going to call him CMO for the purpose of today. John Parks is the CMO for ClickFunnels, and we have shared as a bonus his strategy for running Facebook ads. They spend millions of dollars in Facebook ads, and we have that for you guys in this offer as a powerful bonus. As well as, hope you guys are cool. I'm going to keep giving you more and more bonuses. Is that awesome? Fine. We have a really fun mug. I love mugs. I don't know if anyone else is like me. I think mugs are the coolest thing in the world. It says, "Ask me about my ads." I think it's so fun. So the Ask Me About My Ads mug is for anyone who joins the program. And if you pay in full, for this program, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to do a group coaching call all together, meaning I will be there to troubleshoot with you. We'll spend as long as we need. My team will also be there to support. So we're going to be working hard analyzing what's working for you, what isn't, answering all your questions. So we actually get to spend time together live, not in person, but on a Zoom call. So there will be that group coaching call for anyone who joins. Pay in full. As well as, my team is probably going to kill me for saying this because they actually said no, but I don't really care because I'm the CEO. I was thinking about this this last week, and they said no, they vetoed this, but I'm going to add it anyways. We actually have a client attraction system that is specifically for anyone who wants to work with clients in Facebook advertising. So for the next 24 hours from this time, so until noon tomorrow Central Time, there is a bonus for the next 24 hours, the client attraction system to support you in securing clients. So if you buy this program and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to run ads for other people, you totally can. You can go and secure some clients with this client attraction system and potentially be securing clients at $1,000 or $2,000 per month, and go ahead and make this program pay for itself. You guys absolutely have that system at your disposal. But like I said, that's only going to be available for the next 24 hours. My team said no to that. I don't care. I'm the CEO. So if you jump on in the next 24 hours, you will get that client attraction that client attraction system that goes until noon tomorrow. So next 24 hours only. I want to reward the people who are the early action takers. Head on over to facebookadsconfidential.com if you guys want to jump on into this program. Jump on in, start running Facebook ads, grab our full ATM template, the email templates. It's going to be so powerful. I know you guys are absolutely going to love it. And I know that I'm going to get to see some of you guys in there and spend some time with you. So it's going to be pretty exciting and cool. I have 5 minutes for questions. I'm going to go back up and answer some questions. Just go to facebookadsconfidential.com and I will answer as many questions as possible. Now, let's see, not quite ready for this in my business yet, but I hope to be at some point next year. But I can vouch for Rachel's courses and the value they add. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you, Kiara. Thank you so much. Can we use any landing pages, or do we need to use ClickFunnels? I'm looking at using Kajabi for my program, and I'd like to keep my costs low and not add another program. For the ATM, what we teach you will be able to be set up with any program. So you could use any program you want, Lead Pages, WordPress, Kajabi, but our template for the ATM is going to be built out on ClickFunnels. So there's that heads up so you guys know, because that's what we use, that's what we know, that's what we have loved and relied on for our business. This program is a standalone program. This is not included in anything else except for the social click. So if you're watching and you're a part of the social click, don't buy this right now. You guys get this all included. Cool? Cool, cool. Ashley says that's what I need, the client attraction system. So there's going to be, within the client attraction system, there's a series of ways that you can secure clients. So a ton of action steps, strategies for securing clients in Facebook ads. So literally you guys can put into action exactly what you're learning here. Even if you aren't necessarily ready to run Facebook ads, you can go support business owners who are ready to start running Facebook ads, which is pretty cool. What else? What is the 8-week coaching? So this is an option for some people. Some people are going to want to have their hand held through this program. And so we actually have a Facebook ads coach who's going to be coming in and supporting people with 8 weeks worth of Zoom calls. That is not the same as me doing my bonus for the people who pay in full for that bonus. So that's an option that's not necessary. If you guys want to do the next level program, you'll have a coach that has you in a Facebook group, supports you, answers all your questions, and comes in once a week to answer any questions you guys have with that program. This is separate from Social Media United. This one is in and of itself its own program, 100%. The only thing it's included in is the social click. So some of you guys are social click. If you're social click, celebrate right now because you guys get this, and you guys already know that because you guys got early access, so which is really exciting. Okay, what other questions? Is the client attraction only for full pay, or can we get it if you do the payment plan? You can get it if you do the payment plan, but only for the next 24 hours. So until noon tomorrow, the client attraction system is available with the payment plan. Cool? So exciting. Will it be free to the SMU crew? Nope, this program's totally separate. Sabeel says, want to know about targeting for Facebook ads? We have an entire module all about targeting. Tons of lessons to talk a little bit about it. I'm a student. Please try to expand certain bonuses. Let me know what you'd like to know more. Why would running a Facebook ad incorrectly block your Facebook account? We have 2 minutes still. 2 minutes. If you guys want to jump on in, go to facebookadsconfidential.com. Going to be great. I can't wait to see some of you guys in there. You've gotten a taste for my teaching, and it's going to be more of my teaching in bite-sized pieces, accessible for when you need it, on demand. It's going to be so exciting. So kind of cool. Your Facebook ad accounts and your Facebook page can definitely get blocked by Facebook, but they were especially strict the last few weeks because of the election in the United States. So a lot of people incorrectly were flagged. They weren't able to run Facebook ads, but I'm going to share with you guys my system for getting your business manager back, your Facebook ads account manager back, your Facebook page back, and how to make sure that you don't get your account shut down in the future. Cool? Cool, cool. Aweber or GetResponse do you use? I use ActiveCampaign and I really like it, but really you can use any platform you want for email software for your automations. I just personally find ActiveCampaign to be the easiest, but you'll be able to use our templates for the ATM on any email software that you use. So if you guys want to jump on in, go to FB Ads Confidential. Let's go ahead and drop that here. I'll drop it for you guys, those of you who want to join. What else regarding, do you teach us how to set up the pixel correctly and how to use the Facebook Ads Manager? All of it, everything. This program is truly A through Z. Here, I'll drop it right here for you guys. This program is truly A through Z, every single thing that you need to know, all the way from basic to advanced, and how to secure clients doing it, how to set up your ATM funnel. And then for those of you who pay in full, we'll be doing that live group coaching call with me directly in just a couple weeks once you go through the program, which will be so cool. Let me go ahead and drop this one more time. We have a couple more minutes. I wonder if I can go late to my next call. Welcome to Life of a Business Owner. It is Facebook or FB Ads Confidential. There we go. We got it there. We got it here. Awesome. So I teach you guys absolutely everything. How do you show potential clients your results when your current Facebook ad is not showing results yet? Well, you got to learn how to get results. That's a huge part of the process. So if you're not currently getting results, what I would recommend is either take a break from offering services to clients and immerse yourself in learning on like how to get results. I will tell you, it can take a long time. It took me several years to figure it out. It's totally doable, totally possible. Or jump on into Facebook Ads Confidential, use the client attraction system to go secure several clients in the meantime to pay for the program and implement exactly what I teach inside of Facebook Ads Confidential. Can I use this as a social media manager? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Will I make back the money I invest on the course? I can't make that kind of guarantee because I don't know what you're going to put in. If what I've taught you the last few days has the potential to save you money, save you time, and potentially generate you money, feel free to implement it and make it happen. I can tell you that lots of people have gotten results from what I teach with Facebook ads. But that being said, I can't make guarantees because I don't know if you're going to go through the program, if you're going to implement it, if you're going to secure clients using the systems that I share. But I hope so. I'd love to see you do that. Which one do you recommend for my granola biz? Sorry, a little bit confused. Stephanie, you'll do well in either level of the Facebook Ads Confidential program. If you do the one with the coaching, you'll have someone there to answer your questions every single week, okay? Is there an additional coaching plan? There is the $1,500 program. That one has the once a week coaching with a Facebook ads coach. We actually are going to be bringing in someone that's really, really brilliant. It's pretty awesome. She'll be able to answer your questions with the kind of confidence that I have. Will I offer this at another time? I will, but not with these same bonuses, and definitely not with how things look. Stephanie, should I join the social click? I would not join the social click when your main offering is a physical product. Social click is best for people who work with clients. And I won't let people join things that don't make sense for them. I wouldn't recommend things if I didn't think it was a good fit. I would not do the social click right now. Who else? Who else? Just paid and joined. I'm so excited to see you on the inside, Ben. We're going to have such a great time. I've taken a course like this before, but it was specific to one industry, and I had a hard time applying this across my business. Can you clarify if this program is geared towards one industry? Not at all. It is not geared towards one specific industry. This is applicable for social media managers to apply for clients. This is applicable for business owners. Everything I teach can work with every single industry as long as you're committed to always testing. Cool? If I'm just getting started, should I start with SMU first and then do this program? Good question. It depends. Do you want to focus on organic? Do you want to focus on Facebook ads? There's not a right or a wrong. It just depends on if what I've been teaching you the last 3 days has felt super like exactly what you want to do. Kellyanne and Jess, if you're watching this, let's delay my next call by 7 more minutes. Yeah, because I'm already a little late. That's fine. But we're here to hang out, right? So it just depends. If you've been liking what I've been teaching and the ability to like blow up a business really fast and have fun with like showing a return, I love that. I think it's addicting. I love organic social media to pieces. I think it's so powerful, clearly, which is why I do it. But I really enjoy Facebook ads. I will not run organic social for a client now if I'm not running Facebook ads. So you could start with this and see how it goes. Cool, cool. Is there a separate Facebook group for this Facebook ads course? There is for the people in the coaching program version. Do you cover ad manager pricing best practices so we don't underprice ourselves? Yes, I totally do. In the client attraction system. How long does the coaching go for the $1,500 package? 8 weeks. So you can literally implement as you go. And thankfully, it's about 8 weeks that it will take you to go through this program, although you could go through it probably in a week if you were like really hungry and wanted to learn everything and start implementing it ASAP. That being said, the 8 weeks will be really powerful because you're able to meet with them every single week and ask questions as you go, whether it's clarification, asking them to look over your ads, and for everyone who pays in full. I can't wait to see you guys on our group coaching call. Oh, so exciting. All right, I'm sorry if I missed it because I was scrolling through the Facebook Confidential offer. The payment plan is Facebook Ads Confidential, not the Facebook Ads Confidential VIP. Correct. The VIP is just the $1,500 program, pay in full for that one. The payment plan is just for Facebook Ads Confidential. Does it discuss workarounds for industries like MLM and real estate? Totally. I talk about the workarounds, the bridge pages, ManyChat, everything that I talked about. So Lori, I will drop the link again to Facebook Ads Confidential. Actually, team, can you guys drop it in the chat so I don't lose my place? This is fun. Some of you guys are going to love this and we're going to have a great time. So the $1,500 also has the course. Yes, it has the course plus coaching from our Facebook ad coach, which will be powerful. Lori says Rachel delivers beyond in value. Thank you. Did the TikTok course and it was bomb. Just wait until you see the second version of that. It's going to be so fun. So I love serving. I love showing up. I love giving everyone as much support as I can. I do like to over deliver. It's one of my go-tos. I'm a huge fan of over delivering. I hope you guys are cool with that. Does your coaching program include project planning? Good question. No, it doesn't work on the project planning since that's not directly related to Facebook ads. It only talks about the things related to Facebook ads and building out the funnels. So go to fbadsconfidential.com if you guys want to jump on in. So I'll drop this one more time in TikTok. To help us with lead magnets for product-based businesses. Yeah, we have a ton of awesome support like lead magnet, inspiration, ideas, swipe files for you guys, which I know will support you. Does your coaching program include project planning? Oh, I already answered that. When do you have to pay by? To get all of the bonuses I mentioned today, you'll want to pay in the next 24 hours or sooner. So to go over the bonuses again, we have the pay in full bonus. If you pay in full, you'll get my group coaching call, which will be so powerful. In a few weeks, we will have a group coaching call so I can support you, answer all your questions. We will stay as long as we need to get all of those questions answered. Let me type this link here. Facebook ads confidential. I can't spell confidential when I'm typing with nails. It's kind of hard. Then there's also the bonus of the mug when you join. There's a bonus, the Peng Joon strategy, the John Park strategy. And then also for anyone who joins before noon tomorrow, there is the client attraction system. So just keep in mind that that expires tomorrow at noon Central Time. So you'll want to get in before that if you want to grab the client attraction system, which is ideal for social media managers, freelancers, anyone who wants to work with clients in Facebook ads. Stephanie's in on the 8-week. I can't wait to see you. You know we always have a good time. Can you start as a Facebook ad manager if you aren't already doing organic social media management already? Great question. Yes, you absolutely can. Some people have never done organic social. They're two totally different ball games. I love them both. I'm passionate about both organic and Facebook ads, but there is something extra magical about Facebook ads. Will you help in the course come up with freebie ideas and email sequences? Yes. You guys will get actually our email sequence templates not only for the ATM, but also for email sequences for the lead magnets as well. Is this cool? I hope you guys are cool with me adding like so much into this. Let's see. I have one more question. If only the $9.97, that means no questions, correct? No, we will have the group coaching call. So, and there will be the ability for you to submit questions so that if you have questions that aren't addressed by the program, I can identify areas for need for more. Who here's been in my programs? And you know that I always keep delivering more. Like as soon as you think that you've gotten all that there is, I add more and more and more and more. And then you ask for this and then I add more. Who here knows this to be true? A couple of you guys, yes, so great. 2 minutes, okay. 2 more minutes, we're doing great, you guys. Let's see, Rachel, can't wait. My business is just starting and I can afford the 8-week program. Helena, right? Helena. Oh, is it Helena or Helena? Which one is it? So happy the time is just perfect. This is gonna save you so much time and heartache and money that a lot of people waste on Facebook ads. So I'm so excited for you. Congrats and welcome. I'm excited to see you guys. Nicole said just joined, excited to take my Facebook ad skills and business to the next level with you. Yay, I'm so excited. Does it tell us how much we need to spend at each tier? There's a bunch of different ways to break it down. So I share all the different strategies. There's like the one size fits all, which is a good place to start with baseline, but you will be changing up how much you spend at each tier depending on several of the different variables that I break down in the program. So great. Brian's in. Yay, Brian. Brian and I have known each other for like 5 years, almost 6 years. So crazy. I'm so happy you're in. Yay. And Mafi, I don't know if you're joining, but I hope that I get to see you inside. Ashley says you can get the client attraction system if you do the payment plan, right? Yes, as long as you commit in the next 24 hours, you'll get the client attraction system. I know some of you guys are super excited about that. Michelle says, I have no clients yet as a social media manager. Will this work? You can absolutely apply what you learn to support you in securing clients. If you apply the client attraction system and you're committed to it, I would love to see you decide to get the return from this program. I can't guarantee you guys that things will work, if that makes sense, because I don't know who is going to honestly take full advantage of this. I love that this person says, LMAO, who believes this? Well, I mean, only the people who have learned from me and seen results for the last few years. I mean, but that's a really good point, and I totally get it. I'd be skeptical too, you guys, without a doubt. I can share with you anything that you need to know, the case studies of what we've done for clients. I have video testimonials from our clients, and I deliver. I'm sorry that you're jaded, and I'm sorry that people have burned you in the past. I get that. I totally get that. I personally am an eternal optimist, and I always choose to see things half full, and not just half full, but overflowing. Even when I've been burned or almost wanted to be jaded, I've invested in programs that haven't worked. Absolutely. I think we all have, to be honest, and I'm sorry if that's what you've been through before. But truth is, I know how to show up. I know how to deliver value. I know how to support people in getting results. I'm going to keep on doing that. Is the SMU about organic social media? Yes. Social Media United is about organic social media. Nia says, what if we don't need coaching, but we come across an issue or run into a roadblock? Can we get help later? If you do the pay in full bonus, we'll have the group coaching call that will support you. I don't want to commit to having a student community yet, but there is potential that there will be one in the future. So just keep your eyes open for that for people who join the program. This person says, I thought this was some old stuff, but now that I know that you're real, I'm real. I'm here. I'm hanging out. We're talking about Facebook ads and how Facebook ads are one of my favorite ways to build businesses. It's really powerful. I think he thought this was a replay too. Totally interesting. Get it? But I'm here actually answering questions, hanging out. Oh, dang it. I'm late again. Okay, let me see if I can answer a couple more. Let's see. I also give extra time. Lori knows it. I'm in SMU and I've gotten a few other smaller programs. I learn so much all the time. Yay. I am so the Helena. I think that's right. Helena. Does the course go over ad compliance? Yes, absolutely. I'm very passionate about this. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Go have the best day. I'm accidentally late to my next call. I'm not shocked. That's pretty standard. I will catch you all later, and I can't wait to see some of you guys inside of Facebook Ads Confidential. Woo! I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Oh, and tomorrow, let's make it a day 4 bonus day. Let's do a bonus Q&A tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central. I will see you guys live for Facebook Ads Q&A tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.